Yee. Alright, anyway. Alright, let's see Groot. Let's see the new Groot. Teenager Groot. So we had baby Groot. Now we get young Groot. And like young man. That's pretty funny looking. And I'm really interested to see what his skills are going to be like and everything. But his leadership, physical defense, still the same. Activation rate when dead, revive with half health. Yeah. Tier 2 bonus. 25% rate when hit applies to all allies. 20% recovery of max HP on a 15-second cooldown. So as long as he's in the group, all the characters in the group have a 25% chance to heal for 20% of their max health, which is pretty darn cool. Anyhow, bind 5% recovery of max HP. All right. Well, I want to see these skills actually. We're gonna go in and play around with all of them, but I'm kind of most curious about Groot because all the other characters, you know, I think there's a basic idea of what to expect. You know, Iron Man, you're gonna have flying and blasters and lasers and stuff and little missiles, right? We know what Iron Man does. Spider-Man, it'll be interesting to see what Iron Spider does in the game and stuff, and in the movie for that matter. But with Groot, you know, like, who knows what his skills are going to be? I mean, obviously something with tree branches and stuff, but who knows how they'll actually look and stuff. So I'm very curious. Let's check it out. All right. So his auto attack is default. Interesting. Okay, so it's a interesting. So single target, multi-target, and it looks like that the pointy one penetrates. Yeah, look at that. And then it penetrates. Bam. And that's his auto attack, you guys. So it's kind of like a small cleave. And then periodically he does that pierce attack that goes through and hits everything directly in front of him. And that's just his auto attack. So that's pretty cool. Alright, first skill. Whoa, excuse me. Ground pound. CCs them and groups them. Let's see this over here. Yeah, totally groups them. Which there must be a skill coming up that takes advantage and hits everything, you know? Let's see. Bunch of trees come out of the ground and spike, like, rock all of them, hone them. So that does some interrupt knockback, it looks like. It is a partial iframe. Okay, so that one's a partial iframe. The first two stomps are protected, the third one is not, apparently. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3. Partial iframe, so you're gonna have to be careful with that one. And you are rooted in place. Oh, no, you can cancel out of it just by holding forward. So he does the first two that are iframed, and then you can cancel out of the third stomp that's not an iframe. Okay, yeah, that's not bad. The first skill is not an iframe, but it does so much CC that in most cases, you know, for anything other than like a boss, you know, you should be fine. You know. All right, let's see his third skill. Wow. Ultimate punch. Let's go. Okay. See, and that pierces, goes through enemies and hits whoever's behind them. Alright, let's group these guys up. Let's see how that works. Pretty cool looking. Okay. Here it is. Dun, 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 dun. Blam! Alright, let's see this. Hits everything right in front of him, and then yeah, shoves everything back, CCs. Let's see. Okay, lots of knockback on that skill. Alright, let's see what 4 looks like. Oh, and is that, let's see, iframe status, it's not an iframe, but, so you'd want to be careful on like world bosses. But, it does so much knockback and crowd control that if they're characters that you can crowd control, you should be fine. You know, as long as you catch both of your enemies, or like all 3 in the skill. Alright, 4th skill. So that's a lot like his first skill. And second, for that matter. Actually, it's more like the second. Second, you know, these branches come out of the ground and spike everything. And then 4th skill is like that, but like even better. Just bigger spikes, bigger branches. And we'll go back and read the description to see what utility mechanics are going on there behind the scenes. So 5th skill. Whoa. What? Wow. Okay, let's group these guys up and we'll take a closer look at what's going on there. Okay. Let's see. Iframe in the beginning. No iframe now, but you're free to move. This is crazy too. Alright. So you can actually dip out of there before that last earth shatter happens. So there, and then you can move. And they're all still stunned. Very interesting. So it's a pretty wide cone, you know, wide area of effect. Not quite 180 degrees, you know. It's a, you know, out of 180 degrees, it's kind of like, you know, like, so maybe like 150 degrees, you know, like 15 degrees up on both sides. Something like that. But it's pretty cool though, the 2 people that teleport in to help, or several actually. We've got Rocket, Star-Lord, let's see, yeah, there's Rocket, Gamora, and Star-Lord, and they all have those jetpacks and stuff like from Guardians of the Galaxy 2. So that's really cool. Let's see. I want to see how long the iframe lasts. Okay. So all right. So for as long as you are locked in the skill, it's an iframe, so you're protected. As soon as you're able to move, it stops being an iframe, but you're able to move. You're out of the skill. So essentially, it's a full iframe because you're protected the entire time that you're rooted in place. You know, as soon as the iframe ends, you can move. You're not stuck in an animation anymore. So, I would class that as a full iframe. Eminem asks, "Have you checked out Iron Man's new uniform?"